into the thing. Okay. This card seems really good, this Cephalid guy. But there's the Cephalid Broker, which is maybe just better. I don't know. I guess it's hard to double activate this, and this guy's splashable, so I should probably take the Broker. But the other guy is very good. D. Goodliff is in here. Jordan is in here. I know that name. Cephalid Retainer. Yeah, I think if this guy weren't double blue to activate and like didn't say the thing about without flying, then it might be better than Broker. But I think it's Broker over Squirrel Nest, Retainer. There's something else that I thought was... No, I guess there's nothing else. Afflict, I think, is probably okay. Never taken it, though, somehow. Well, maybe now's the time. But maybe Second Thoughts is just better. Ooh, Gravedigger, actually? Perhaps. Gravedigger's really good. But is it better than Second Thoughts? I don't really know. This is an 8-mana 6/6. It's probably not ideal. Do I want Gravedigger? I don't think I want Afflict over Gravedigger. It's Gravedigger versus Second Thoughts. I probably do want Gravedigger. I don't know. Second Thoughts is a 5-mana instant. It can be a bit clunky. But also, like, this thing can answer Laquatus's champion and stuff. Like, you can kill stuff with Elephant Guide or whatever with this. Or just other annoying cards. I think Second Thoughts might be better, but I'll try Gravedigger this time. I've just taken Second Thoughts a bunch of times, even if I haven't drafted it a bunch, so. Just a Barbarian Lunatic now, I guess. Twigwalker is decent, but not amazing. This is a reasonable one to get back with Gravedigger. And yeah, there's nothing else. Hallowed Healer, that shouldn't be in the pack still. Time Stretch, Pog. So if I had Hallowed Healer and I had the Second Thoughts, maybe I'd be in better shape. Passing an Ember Beast and a Muscle Burst. Thermal Blast, I guess. But there's an Afflict here again. I think Thermal Blast is better. It actually kills stuff, whereas Afflict, I don't know. I mean, it can kill things, but it's just harder to. This is cheaper, though, and it cantrips and it's a combat trick. Let's try it over Thermal Blast. Going into unfamiliar territory here with the black cards. Feel like I haven't taken them very often. Let's try the Afflict, though. I mean, Thermal Blast is nothing crazy anyway. A lot of the Threshold cards have, like, their rate distributed in such a way where, like, they're good cards if you're hitting Threshold. I guess we're taking even Windreader, which is here pretty late. Flying Sea Snid, it's much better than you usually do in this format. Passing acceptable losses. We could be blue, black, splash, white or something maybe, if we're lucky. Anyway, yeah, most of the cards with Threshold have too much of their rate distributed after the Threshold thing. Which just makes them bad cards, basically. I could take Shelter. There's this Dreamwinder guy. This card seems pretty reasonable, but it's like a worse Mirror Wall. I think I'd rather take Shelter #1 over that. Come way down on Dematerialize. And we don't really need the lands, I don't think. And Patrol Hound. Time has come, but there is Rotting Giant, which I also think is decent. Henke would tell me to take Patrol Hound. Is Rotting Giant better than... I kind of want to take Rotting Giant. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe this is a mistake. But, like, we have Cephalid Broker and stuff. We can exile Shelter. We can just, like, mill some cards randomly, then I think it's pretty good. Cloud Chaser now, my old frenemy. I don't think I want Last Rites. Let's just take Cloud Chaser. Maybe Last Rites is super sick, I don't know. Well, Ember Beast wheels, but it feels like we're supposed to be in white. Probably just take this anyway, because the Visionary doesn't matter very much. It's just kind of a bad 2-drop. Rather play red cards. I could get like an acceptable losses and play red somehow from here. Just take a pro red guy. Or what if I take a land? Does this ever matter? What if I take the outpost so we can splash blue if that's not open? Sure. Okay, we get Last Rites. Try that guy out. And Peak versus Filthy Cur. Try this. Peak plus Last Rites is kind of funny. Alright, well we have some cards. Ooh, the Balshan. Oh, but Deep Analysis and Faceless Butcher in the pack. I guess I have to take Faceless Butcher. I have no interaction. This card's very good. Feels really bad to pass Deep Analysis, though. I think it's probably correct. Yeah, let's just take it. Mesfiend now versus Hypochondria. It's pretty close. I mean, our white cards are good. Like, we have Hallowed Healer. But our blue cards are good, too. What if I just take Mesfiend over Hypochondria? It's kind of let me down recently, as powerful as it is. Sure. And Narcissism's very good. Fiery Temper, perhaps. Don't really have a way to madness this. And we have 0 green cards, so maybe I just take like the saddest Gloom Drifter. I could take a red card here. Just take the Temper. It's just not very much for the other colors. It's kind of hard to hit Threshold for this, so it's mostly a 4-mana 2/2 flyer. I kind of want to take Fiery Temper. I just don't think... I don't know. Can I ever really end up with a red card in my deck from the start? Feels like the answer is no. It's going to be the most disciplined Gloom Drifter pick of all time. I just give somebody else a Fiery Temper and a Narcissism, both cards that are awesome. Sure. And wow, somebody gets double Narcissism. We got Grotesque Hybrid, which Tim thinks is great, which I mean, I do think the card's good. I don't know exactly how good it is in the format. Flying and protection from green and white. I guess it's probably great. And yeah, just passing more Narcissisms. Spirit Flare, I guess, as well. Probably not supposed to be in blue. And yeah, still nothing in... Well, I guess I could take Aquamoeba for blue. It is a 2-drop. It's kind of what it has going for it. There's nothing else in the pack, so sure. I could take Waste Away, actually. People have played this card against me, and it's been reasonable multiple times. Let's just take this. Continue to delay the secondary color thing. Splash, Healer, or Broker, perhaps. Sure. And not much going on here. I could take an Icarid. You sack it at the end step. Doesn't seem that great. So I'm taking like a 1/2 flyer. I guess. I could take Tainted Field. Maybe that makes sense, actually. Tainted Field. Then I can play... Then I can try to splash the... Maybe this is horrible. I don't really know. Hypnox. I think that doesn't really do anything. Man, this is not going very well. There's just nothing in this pack. I can take like Partick Lancer. There are 0 cards I can put in my deck. I mean, I could take Shades Form. Don't think Shades Form is that good. We need more creatures pretty badly. Take this. Maybe we somehow end up in black-red. Just take an Organ Grinder now. There's a Spirit Flare as well. But we just need a black creature that fits into the curve. We're like really, really not choosing a second color here. This Grave Gouger's been pretty decent against me. I think Cabal Surgeon's probably better than it looks. Or I could take Mystic Familiar. There's another one of these going around. Guess I'm probably supposed to take this one. This card's just too slow, I think, a lot of the time. Okay, and we get the Spirit Flare. What does this do? Okay, so you just bring it back. Mind Sludge? I think no. And this deck would be reasonable, but let's just take the interaction. Probably try to play white. More Mystic Familiars, sure. Black-white it is. More Mystic Familiars, why not? Okay, Even Trooper. Shades Form probably won't play. And let's see if we can squeeze the Cephalid Broker in there at all. But the rest of this junk can go. We have no Militant Monks. And here there's just like nothing in the pack. Can I try to play red for Arcane Teachings? What if I just have like a horrible mana base and play all the best cards? No, I should just take Wormfang Drake here probably. This card's better than any of the other stuff. I can still splash white for the Hallowed Healer and ditch all the other white cards. Maybe I splash Spirit Flare too. But the blue cards are just going to be better than the white cards, probably. I don't know. Let's just take this thing. And wow, Phantom Neshoba is passed to me. I don't know if I'm allowed to take it. I think, well, we can just take Treacherous Vampire. This card's good. Here you go, somebody else. Have a Phantom Neshoba. We can't take it. Like an abandoned outpost. It doesn't cast this thing. I don't know. I mean, I could take it, but I think I should just take this. We did pass a Croson Verge there, though. And now, Filth, perhaps? Very powerful card in the format. Good to discard and stuff. More interesting than a Phantom Nomad or Keep Watch, I think. More Filth. More Croson Verge to go with our Neshoba. Imagine if I'd taken the Neshoba and then we got a Croson Verge. We'd be saved. I guess double Filth is probably still good. Mirror Wall. Okay, we'll take a Prismatic Strands, I guess. Or I could take Flash of Insight. Can I just play some terrible like Esper deck with no mana fixing? I don't think so. This is better than the blue cards in the pack anyway, so it's fine. We'll just take this. And another pack with nothing. Battlewise Haven, I guess. Not going to take Death Wish. What would Death Wish do? No, there's no reason I would take that. Okay. Let's just take Battlewise Haven. More Filth. There's no way the third one of these is good. Guess I just take this stupid cantrip thing. Yeah, there's just nothing here. This is not buried alive. Sure, this one's good at least. I do think I was supposed to be in white. Probably wasn't supposed to play blue. I mean, blue's never open. Okay, we get a Phantom Nomad. Okay, more Guided Strikes. Could potentially save us. And I guess, does this do anything? Don't think so. Oh, whatever. This might matter. Shield Mage Advocate. Okay, cool. We have some cards. Most of them are bad. Broker has to be played. At least the first two filths. Gloomdrifter, Gravedigger, Faceless Butcher, Hybrid, Treacherous Vampire, Waste Away. Flicked, Rotting Giant, Mezfiend, Organ Grinder, maybe some of these. Spirit Flare, Battlewise Aven, Strands, Healer, Shelter, Strike. Maybe a Phantom Nomad, Shield Mage Advocate. I guess we're kind of already there. Just play this in 18 lands. I could take out a Filth in the dark. Not sure. Like, I can board in a bunch more. I don't really want to splash Wormfang Drake. I kind of just want to have Abandoned Outpost and like 2 islands for the Cephalid Broker. The stupid Mystic Familiar. What would I like play though? I could play Last Rites. I guess Last Rites is okay. Is it okay though? Maybe it's horrible. I don't think I should have 2 copies of Filth in my deck. I kind of want to put a Wormfang Drake in there. Let's just greed it out. It's got to be better like this, probably. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's worse. But it seems like the alternative's like a Mystic Familiar. I don't know. Sure. Do this, and then question is how many islands and stuff. What does this do if I don't have a swamp? It's colorless. Perfect. So it wants 2 islands. What if I go cut a plains, cut a swamp? And then I think that gives us enough. This is like a white, sort of white-blue, sort of black-white. So it's kind of like 2 white, well, it is 2 white sources from the lands over there. So what if we go farther down here, farther up here, 9-5, and then we have 7. I think that makes sense. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. I wonder if I'm supposed to play like Shades Form or something. I could play Shades Form and cut the Wormfang Drake. I have 15 creatures. Shades Form gives +1/+1, right? No, it doesn't. It only gives the thing the Shade ability. I thought it gave it maybe +1/+1 and that, which would give us a Phantom Nomad that never dies. But instead, it does not. I kind of want to try this though. Maybe it's horrible, but let's make the mana a little bit better and try a new card. Two down and then down by 2, and then we'll try that. I think this deck is maybe not horrible, but my heart just isn't in it, which is going to make it really hard. I think my deck wants to play first. I don't know. Let's just draw first. Our mana's horrible, whatever. There's 7 white sources in the deck. I think I'm supposed to keep this. Sylvan Safekeeper against my Faceless Butcher. That's pretty good. Thankfully, we top deck the second best land. So this is turned into like a, whatchamacallit. Just can't give my creatures Shroud, which means Guided Strike will still work. Stupid Safekeeper. Oh wait, oh no, this is the best land. For some reason I was thinking Tainted Field was the best land, but no, we actually just drew the best land. Okay, no attacks, we like that. Gross Converged. Oh my god. Did they get the Nishoba? No, they got the Nishoba. God damn it. No. Okay, they're just on mono tap lands. I'm just gonna crack their Gross Converge here. Sure, let's just attack. Please block. Thank you. Nice. Maybe we're doing okay here, actually. I really didn't think we were going to be, but... And if you're wondering why not do this first, so I can make sure they don't have a Toxic Stench or whatever. I guess Toxic Stench probably can't hit a black creature, but the answer was I didn't want to make it too obvious. Whoa. Okay. Sure. So they can blow up my land. I think I have to take the Torturer here. I don't know what they're gonna do. I guess they don't have double black. They can sack Timberland Ruins. It's kind of costly for them though. So if they Faceless Butcher my Mez Fiend, they might also just like play one of the other guys. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And no, just a Nantuko Tracer. Get rid of my Guided Strike. Makes sense. Ooh, Grotesque Hybrid. That's pretty good. But yeah, no, that's just gonna be correct, I guess. I guess we're doing all right now. They can blow up my land, but we're not really using it for much. Obviously, it does cast Cephalid Broker, but they don't know that. And I didn't want to take myself off a land before getting the Grotesque Hybrid into play. They're probably not allowed to do the thing anyway, so it's fine. It does get a little awkward with what we discard here, so we probably have to discard something, but we shall see. They're going to play the Butcher, exile my Mez Fiend. What do they even get here? The Hybrid? Okay. We will Butcher your Butcher. And they have Rancid Earth without double black. Okay, we can pitch the swamp later eventually. We have Gravedigger for the thing. Seems like we're doing okay. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Okay. Send it in. Just like triple read this. Okay, they take it. That's cool. And we shall pass. Could play Tainted Field, but we give them a Rancid Earth target, so I figure I might as well wait. Yeah, they might just Rancid Earth blow up a swamp now. Okay, they're just not even going to cast it. Do I block? Kind of think I don't. Block next turn maybe after activating the Cephalid guy. See what they have here. Feels like they kind of have another card they probably don't want to play. They're gonna +3/+3 this and draw a card. I think I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah, that is definitely allowed. I don't think that was correct on their part, and I don't know. That was a weird one from them. I think that was kind of bad. Oh, and then we can Shield Mage Advocate them, which should be really good. Let's send in okay, so it does something with Threshold, but hopefully not anything super problematic. They should be pretty far from Threshold right now. Okay, they're going to try to get a little closer. We will run this guy out. Whoops. And pass. I assume this means they can get Threshold somehow. I could just do this anyway. I have no idea what's going on here. Waste away. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Alright, we don't really need these lands, I don't think. They might actually be dead. It's kind of funny. Kind of have to hit the hybrid, I think. Yeah. Okay. They do have trample now. Part's not ideal. But we're just going to Gravedigger, get back our guy. Do I somehow kill them with Shades Form? I can Shades Form and pump how many times? They might actually be dead to it, which is kind of funny. Put on like Shield Mage Advocate. Does that kill them? How many pumps do we have? We play this and then we have 3 pumps. Pump this up to 4, 5, 6, so no, it doesn't kill them. But actually the Rancid Earth becomes uncastable. We can't take them off Threshold. I think it's just Gravedigger, probably. So many random lands that we can just return here. Yes. Wonder if they just cast Bog Wreckage. Yeah, it looks like they do. Sure. So I can save my 1/1s, but that doesn't seem like it is important necessarily. Yeah, I think we just let this happen. We lose our guys. Okay. Do I keep the shades form? I guess I do. All right, cool. They should be pretty unalived here. Laquatus is champion. Getcha. Nice. Probably should have given them back the tap land. Anyway. Okay, we can board in a filth or two. How do I put stuff in my graveyard in the stack? I've got some ways to do it. I don't know. Shades form seemed horrible. Let's take this out. Maybe just all filths. Could put last rites in. Question is, what do I cut? Maybe I do cut one filth. Or do I cut last rites at that point? If hybrid is a discard outlet, just take out last rites, I guess. Oh wait, I'm still at 41. So I have to cut more stuff. Maybe it's just 2 filths. I don't know. I don't know. Do I keep this? I think I do. Good mana. I don't know. We'll draw spells, right? They chose to play first. It's a surprise. Okay. Sure. Got some tap lands in there for sure. Here's a Nantuko Tracer, Iron Shell Beetle, not quite. Okay. I have no black mana in this hand. Sure. No blocks. I will once again, actually, it's such a bad feeling to attack with this. I think I just do it anyway. Okay, nice. They might just die here. Oh yeah, this is looking really good for me. Okay, triple green. Can they do anything from here? Phantom Tiger. It's decent. I think I just exile this guy though. Out of there with you. Lands. and you've been minced. Okay, next to serve. I definitely remember getting paired against this person before. I don't remember the outcome. Okay. Well, we have a nice one to put in the graveyard here if possible in filth. Crypt Creeper, okay. Crypt Creeper looking pretty good against me right now. Thankfully, Phantom Nomad's also good against it. Phantom Nomad's just gonna play D here. I guess I play this. I don't see why not. Okay. Wonder if they just kill it or something. No? If they don't kill it, I'm pretty happy. I don't know. We'll see what they're up to here. Looks like they're perhaps not up to very much. Maybe neither am I. Maybe this deck is better than I thought. I'm not totally sure. Opponent's also just not doing anything, which helps, but I don't know. Waste away. Thermal blast. I think that's fine. Sure. My guy wasn't really attacking anytime soon anyway. Like, you have Crypt Creeper and the Organ Grinder. Oh my god, they're a Pitchstone Wall gamer. Alright, well then I do like my chances here. We're just gonna kill them in 9 turns with Filth, and board in another one. Mwahahaha. I actually have the secret prismatic strands up here with the grotesque hybrid plus discard. Or discard plus flashback, really. Uh-oh. How does this work? Okay, so they just get a big guy. And they got... Never mind, they get a 4/4. That works. Gravedigger. That doesn't work against their thing. So we'll just attempt to trade here. I guess I'm supposed to cast Prismatic Strands. Crypt Creeper is kind of, okay, they can also just scoop on turn 8, that works. Crypt Creeper is apparently a big pain in the butt. Maybe second Filth will help with that. Almost wonder if we could go to 3 Filths. Okay, good hand. you have a 2/2. I would like to see what you're up to, my friend. Hopefully nothing good. Nothing particularly good. Kind of want to take Gravedigger here. Wonder if they just run out the Pitchstone Wall. Let's attack, okay. Okie dokie. Wall, mountain, swamp, grinder. And then just kill you in 30 turns with filth. Well, we're going to start 2-0 with this deck, it seems, so there's no justice in the world, but wouldn't mind if we could maybe snag a trophy with the deck I thought was terrible. It's just a free block. Free, I tell you, free! So it doesn't attack or do anything else. That guy, okay. Pitch Stone Wall, pitch the Reckless Charge. Pretty sure they don't want to get rid of that. They played a swamp this turn. Now, just play this and then trade, I guess. Really not in a hurry. It's kind of an awkward trade, but I will give it to them here. The old tap on tap, okay. That was odd. Sure. So this gets their Gravedigger back. It doesn't seem like a huge problem. So I think I just Gravedigger back my 3/1 here. And just pass. Yeah, we're gonna be, I mean, I could lose this one, I don't know. We're gonna be duking it out for a minute here. They have a land. Not sure whether that matters. Get rid of this. Battle-wise even. I think I'm supposed to guided strike them here. Lava Dart, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, that's actually a pretty good turn from them. Oh, they missed their Reckless Charge? I guess I just, do I exile this and give them a card, or do I exile this? They're gonna get a card either way. Let's just give the card to them. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Well, I could give them this. Or exile this, that is. But this just doesn't matter. So let's exile this instead. Uh-oh. Treacherous Vampire, that's very good. Well, how does this work? We're slightly ahead right now, I think. Could lose to this thing pretty easily, though. We do kill them in 2 turns. They can kill me in 2 turns, too. I think I'm supposed to chump, honestly. Just gain 7. Nice draw. Yay! Alright, we are 2-0. Okay, we're paired against a 0-0. So yeah, I'm going to draw first. If they beat me down, then I won't do this again. This hand's actually pretty bad. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan, though. Like, that's kind of the idea behind... Yeah, well, I mean, I assume they just weren't in blue or something like that. But anyway, I was really, really close to milling my opponent out. And then they had a Wrath. The only card in their colors that could possibly save them from what was going on, which was kind of hilarious. And then I ran into the trophy leader again today, Rex Udex, who had 2 copies of Glory, which is a rare. 2 copies of this son of a gun. Okay, opponent's not doing anything at least. Yeah, so Phantom Nomad's good, but drawing it without white mana is kind of an issue. We do need white mana, but thankfully the opponent's not doing anything. Okay, this is getting ugly. We really need white mana here. Maybe I'm too low on white sources. I probably am. Yeah, I think I should have gone up a white source here. Battle-wise even. I'm just going to die if I don't draw plains. Please? Not a plains. Okay, well, not an ideal start to a game here, but yeah, most games in this format don't look like this. I'm a little surprised they didn't have something on 2 or 3, given that they're in Boros. And you usually don't get color screwed like this. I think this is a product of me building my mana base poorly. Oh, you have a Glory in your deck? Oh, that's awesome. Please, white mana. Thank you. So now the question is, what do I do with it? I think I need to play the Phantom Nomad. I just have to start undoing the way I've been choked on my colors here. I can consider next turn like Waste Away, which gives me like Prismatic Strands flashback if I want to pitch that. They can like Lava Dart this Phantom Nomad or something like that if they want to trade for this, basically, because once they shrink it to 1/1, yeah, this is fine though. Sure. We can start chonking them with the Treacherous Vampire by playing this and then just playing a Guided Strike on it before we even go to attack. I think in this spot I want to hold the Swamp because there's a reasonable chance I'll end up pitching it to Waste Away. So we'll just play a Treacherous Vampire and pass. Start throwing Guided Strikes at their face. They could have Second Thoughts here. I mean, they probably have a pretty reactive hand, given that it seems like they're not having any color problems, and they haven't really played very much. Does this guy just get sacrificed? So if something weird happens, Gravedigger can maybe get it back. If it gets exiled by Second Thoughts, then that's pretty unfortunate. I could also just pass with Guided Strike up, try to eat this thing on blocks, which currently I think makes more sense. Upkeep, they're gonna... Can't cast creature spells this turn. Okay, that's fine, I wasn't going to anyway. We draw an Abandoned Outpost. I will play that. And we'll pass. And we'll just go for the Guided Strike here. We could also go for Waste Away, which would be pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's just see what they do here. I really want to go for Waste Away. I don't know, they have 4 cards in hand. I don't think they can do anything about this. It's pretty hard to deal damage right now. Let's just do this. See what they do about it. 4 damage at instant speed is kind of asking a lot. It's like not even that terrible if they kill this because we have the Gravedigger and we're just not under a ton of pressure. Okay, cool. They can't save their guy or anything. Unless they can somehow. Pay no heed. Alright, some janky ones. Probably not an expert on the format if they're playing Pay no heed. I wonder if they kill this now. I wonder if they have some burn spell or something to finish it off. Okay, I kind of want a Faceless Butcher here. Not sure what to exile. I think I just make the same play with Guided Strike here, though, probably. So I guess I go Faceless Butcher, exile their Militant Monk. Then just pass with Guided Strike up. After attacking with the Phantom Nomad, of course, that is. Because this guy's just not going to enter combat, so let's try to ambush the one that we can. Definitely a little suspicious here, given that we're doing the exact same thing as last turn, but, you know, they don't know that. And if they don't attack, we can just cycle Guided Strike at end of turn and start swinging with the Treacherous Vampire or whatever. I think we're in very good shape. I mean, it seems like they're maybe a little new to the format or something. This is a real, like, first time, shame on me, second time, shame on you kind of thing. I guess I said it backwards, but still. Also note that if I wanted to, I could have sacked the abandoned outpost there to make the same play. Okay, and speaking of, I might just do that. Well, then it turns off my blue mana though. Let's just attack with these two. Yeah, there are some exile attackers cards and stuff they could have here. Let's just send in 2 guys. And they could easily have a Wrath here as well. So let's just see if this happens, I'm not going to play anything, like if this works. So I want to play around Kirtar's Wrath. Yeah, they're going to kill something here. There's like a second thoughts. Yeah, not a huge surprise. I could waste away to put it in my graveyard and then Gravedigger it back, but that doesn't seem worth it. So I think I just let this happen. And since they did this, now we get to play out the Battle-Wise Aven. They just had too many cards in hand to have all lands and not have something that disrupts an attacker unless they have exactly Wrath. So now we don't have to play around Wrath. Well, it feels like they're considering blocking, which wouldn't make a lot of sense in my opinion. Militant Monk and Phantom Nomad have a very interesting relationship where, like, when this is a 2/2, it doesn't care about the Militant Monk ability at all. But then when this is a 1/1, it does nothing against this. And for... Okay, this is unexpected. Sure. They have a trick or something. Oh, this does not work the way they think it does. Both the creatures are white. Alright. Welp. Sorry, opponent. I think I'm supposed to trade here, honestly. It's a little bit strange. Puts a card in my graveyard. We might just Gravedigger it back. The trade does work unless they have something that stops it. Okay, they're gonna... Okay, this time they're gonna use a Guided Strike. That one works. It's not a huge deal to me that that guy died either. Okay, here we go. Phantom Flock. Nice. Perfect waste away target. Ooh, Encephalid Broker. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. So let's just start with the waste away. Don't need all these swamps. Waste away is secretly like not a bad card in the format. Discard outlet. Anyway. Now we get at least a couple attacks with the treacherous guy here. I'm gonna send in the Phantom Nomad as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, sometimes you want to hit Threshold, sometimes you just have Treacherous Vampire or Rotting Giant in your deck. Funny, by the way, that I finally decided I was going to main deck 2 Filths, and then we run into Boros. Okay, cool, I'll check it out in a second. Oh, they're playing some random cards in their deck. But now we have Cephalid Broker and stuff, so should just be crushing. Yeah, I like Rotting Giant, but it does require some work. It wouldn't be unreasonable if you thought it was garbage. That card is, I mean, it can be obnoxious, but it's pretty hard for it to not suck. Let's just afflict here. So we'll turn off the prismatic strands, kill their guy, draw a card, and we'll play land Cephalid Broker. Yeah. And we're just getting in there. At this point, we can start to think about Wrath again, but I think we're in good enough shape where it doesn't matter. I don't know. Not the creature, I suppose, with Gravedigger in my hand. They do just die to this next turn. I guess there's no rush. I'm still holding up Prismatic Strands. So I kind of shouldn't have played land there, basically, is what I'm saying. But who cares? All right. Grotesque Hybrid is protection from a lot of their stuff. There aren't too many, like, technically there's probably a combination of cards that kills me here. If they have, like, Kirtar's Wrath plus, like, double Reckless Charge, then we have no creatures. Okay, that's not what happened, though. Yeah, we'll cut our filths. They don't belong in this one. And Mystic Familiar seems... I mean, this card's always mediocre. We could play the foil one for fun. Probably Shades Form as well. I don't know. Shades Form is pretty bad. What else is in my sideboard here? Oh, we could... Oh, I like swore off even Cloud Chaser. That's right. I should be playing this though. Why did I swear that off? I don't remember. I think I was just tilted when I did this draft. Hey, Eramath. Yes, there are some grotesque hybrids in the chat. Somehow we're 2-0 up a game. When I drafted this deck, I was like so disappointed. I was like, we can't win. Everything sucks. But maybe we can. I think I just play a Mystic Familiar. No, but this guy's just so bad. I don't know. Let's go for the Wormfang Drake. I should fix my mana. Yeah, let's just add a plains so we don't have stuff like what happened last game happen again. All right. Not exactly Eramath. Normally, like, no offense taken. Okay, they're gonna put me on the play. That's nice. I like that from them. Not good for me, but like smart from them. I don't know. I felt more defeated. Like I was literally considering just ending the stream because I thought this deck was so bad, and now we're maybe gonna trophy with it. It's a little more extreme than usual for me. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing with that. Is the opponent mana screwed? They don't have red mana. Are they just going to discard to hand size? Let's see if they're... No, they're going to cast... they're going to cantrip and see if they hit land. They did. Rewarded. They hit the plains. Okay. Let's draw one of our blue cards. Return this to hand to make them discard to hand size, potentially, at end of turn. Probably not the, the best plan. No, they're going to... No, okay, they found the mountain. Womp womp. Firebolt? Uh-oh. Well, thankfully we have Gravedigger. Black has felt really good. I mean, I think part of it's because our opponents have just kind of not done a lot. Yeah, Firebolt's very good. They're gonna prevent me from playing creature spells, that's fine. Tainted Field. We can like give them Ceasefire back at some point potentially, which is kind of funny. It's not like their deck is like straight up bad or anything. They're just playing some cards that other people haven't played. It's kind of something that tips me off usually that they're a little newer or less experienced. We can double spell next turn, so I'll play land. Don't ask me about how I tapped. I don't really know what the plan was there. Exile you. Don't want to have to try to beat that card. All right. And then probably just leave the Shield Mage untapped here as I run these guys out so I can protect Hallowed Healer from Firebolt. Just during the draft, like, I don't know, it felt like we were short on playables and like the blue splash felt kind of sketchy and stuff. But I think the biggest thing, honestly, is the opponents haven't been beating us down. Because the beatdown decks are like terrifying. Also, we have dodged all the terrifying rares that people have had before, like the Kirtar's Wrath, the Phantom Nishobas, the Glories, all of those cards that have just single-handedly killed me. We haven't played against any of those. We also don't have any ourselves, but they might like Lava Dart this guy. That would be unfortunate. So I can't protect it from Lava Dart. Actually, wait, how does that work? Does anyone know? Oh, you beat a Phantom Nishoba? That's awesome. I don't think I've beaten that card this whole time, if I had to guess. Here's a Sonic Seizure now to kill my Faceless Butcher. Oof. That's what it feels like, at least. Oh, Reckless Charge. That's fine. Yeah, we can just give them Ceasefire back over and over. Take 5. See if they do anything here. Alright. Organ Grinder. That's cool. Let's play 2 dudes. Start with an attack. Alright, do this, and then Gravedigger, Battle-Wise Haven. And we should be in good shape. Probably, I don't know. Maybe we're in bad shape. We play 2 guys next turn. We're trying to mess up the Ceasefire here. I think I am not allowed to block here and let them get a random card out of their hand. So we kind of have to leave this untapped for the rest of the... Well, maybe not for the rest of the game, but at least for a bit here. Lava Dart, this guy. I don't think I'm able to save it if they go for that. Because it's, I'm pretty sure it counts as a new object or whatever, a new source once it goes to the graveyard. So maybe I'm getting punished for... that's weird. I do think they have Lava Dart. We shall see. I hope they go like Sonic Seizure, randomly discard a land, to kill the Faceless Butcher, and then we just give them the land back. We could lose this though, like for sure, depending on what they have here. But we're just gonna hang out for now. We know that they have like almost all spells because they missed a land drop, or almost missed or something with the Guided Strike. I think they missed one. I don't know. I don't really remember. Wait, they put me on the play. I don't know. Okay, here's the Lava Dart. We can't do any... Oh, Crackling Club. That's fine. Sure. Firebolt that. I don't think this works the way they think this works. Okay. Yeah. You can have the ceasefire. Choose any target. You are my source. Okay. Just gonna send in these guys. If they block in first strike, then we have the healer. That was kind of a painful one for the opponent. I think I just do this anyway. Maybe this is wrong. I don't really know. I hope they don't give their guy first strike after I just did this. Oh my god. Well, Prismatic Strands, okay. That's not the worst first strike. They could give it. They gain 2 life from this. I don't know. Apparently Shield Mage Advocate is like a good amount better than I thought. I need to start taking that card a little more highly. Yeah, Grotesque Hybrid is good for sure. I think I just wanted to double spell though. Be mana efficient, and then again they can't really use this guy in combat because of the Hallowed Healer. If they try to kill the Hallowed Healer, we get to save it, probably. Wait, I cast 2 creatures. Why did one go to the far left and the other go to the far right? Does that make any sense? Ooh, Commander Isha. That is a broken one, unfortunately. I can't exile that with like Faceless Butcher either. Grotesque Hybrid can gain pro white. That thing is a huge problem though. This game just got a lot slower. They're gonna prevent me from casting the hybrid. That's fine. Oh, they didn't do that. That's kind of strange. Didn't they want to upkeep their thing? Because we know, like, we put it in their hand. We know it's there. I guess maybe they didn't want to put it back in their graveyard for the Shield Mage Advocate. It's kind of funny. Yeah, well. So what am I doing now? I could just like send in flyers or something. Not this turn. This turn I don't think I can attack. Actually, maybe I could. We get this guy out of there. We give them ceasefire back. It's probably okay to attack with some stuff, so we can prevent 2 damage to something, and then neither of these target this, right? Because I just have to make sure I'm, yeah, source of your choice, so that doesn't target that, and then this is targeting my stuff. So I think we just send them, actually, which is a little strange. Okay, they're going to do this. I'm going to cycle my guided strike here. They can pitch a card from their hand. This is actually a really funny way that this works. And now we'll prevent 2 damage here. Because now if they pitch a card from their hand, if it's just a land, we just put the land back in their hand with the Shield Mage Advocate. You have to keep whatever card it is you're holding on to there. That is exactly what's happening here. Okay, you may have this plains. You are welcome. Damage that would be dealt here. Or I could just let these trade. That's probably way better, actually. Just letting them trade, and now there's a land in their graveyard, and I have Shield Mage Advocate untapped. Yeah, these can just trade. That's fine. The other line was funnier, but this has to be better. So they probably have second thoughts here. That's what comes to mind, at least. Okay, they just scoop. Hooray, a trophy! I don't think my rating's actually at 1935, but we'll check it out later.